Hey guys, it's me. I'm back with a new video. This time I thought I would show you my collection of Blu-rays plus 4K. This is not everything I have. Most of the stuff I left I have is downstairs, but with a bruised arm, it's really hard to bring stuff up. So I think I'll just show you what I have here, and then probably tonight or tomorrow I will show the rest when my arm feels like better too. Doesn't want to hurt every time I put pressure on it. And I'm kind of a cold, so this might be a little long video, so I hope you guys enjoy. So the first film I have is the first Iron Man. I thought this was definitely a good thing to start the Marvel franchise. Actually, I haven't watched this in a while, but it's still a really good film. Iron Man 2, I really don't know that much about it, to be honest. I only saw it once in theater back in like 2010, but I mean, I don't hate it as much as everyone else does, but for some reason people just really don't like this film. Iron Man 3, I think is a decent film. Really haven't watched that in a while. It's definitely a different take on the Iron Man franchise, and I hope to make Iron Man 4, but I really don't think they're going to. Thor, I never saw in theaters. I saw when it came out on Blu-ray. I think it's a decent film. I mean, it's not the best Thor, but again, for some reason Thor is not everyone's favorite thing besides Thor 3 now. Thor 2, which I really don't know that much about, or I haven't really remembered because I haven't seen it since it in theaters. I mean, it's decent for a sequel, but again, it's just a sequel. Avengers 1, I'm sorry, was a good film. Definitely think it was time to start the Avengers assembly. Really good film. The first Captain America, not really a good fan of this film. Captain America and Winter Soldier, I think, was a surprise to everybody how good it was, and it's definitely made these brothers very good at doing this. I can't wait to see what they do for Infinity War. Captain America Civil War, I think it's the best film that could definitely lead into the Avengers 3. Guardians of the Galaxy, I definitely thought it was good for definitely different take on the Marvel films. I like how they're rude and not nice, and they don't play by the rules, and they only have their rules. And I definitely like this slipcover, this steelbook. And I don't own Guardians 2 yet. Well, I will get that eventually. Ant-Man is definitely a good film. Definitely different take. I just wish Marvel would let what was it? Edgar Wright do his version, but you know, Marvel wants to do what they want to do. Avengers: Age of Ultron, I think, was just a film that Marvel wanted to be made to set up everything you're going to see in the future Marvel universe, even though the director himself said he did not have fun doing this movie. Spider-Man Homecoming was good the first time, and now it's just, I don't know, I really don't like it that much anymore, but gotta own Marvel. Doctor Strange, I never saw in theaters. I bought it when it came out on Blu-ray, and I only watched it once, and I think it's decent. I can't wait to see what they do with this character. And I think that's everything for... Tom Hanks' Captain Phillips was definitely a very emotional film, and I'm gonna not lie, I almost cried at the end. When he broke down after he realized he was safe from those pirates, and for a movie that's, well, obviously fake, but based on a true story, I think they did a very good job, especially towards the end with the snipers. Damn good snipers. Pacific Rim, It's fun to watch it the first time. It's fun to watch the first time, and then after that, I don't know. I hope the sequel's better. Prisoners was probably the closest you're ever going to see a real family tragedy or dealing with kids that are kidnapped. It was a very emotional film, and I still don't know why Hugh Jackman did not get a nomination for an Oscar for this film. But Academy wants to do what they want to do. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation was definitely entertaining the first time, but I haven't seen it since then. And I mean, it's not a terrible movie. I love London, so I'm glad towards the end it's very well done in London. But I don't know. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with the next one. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol was definitely the film that got me involved in these franchise. I wasn't really into it before, and definitely a great way for me to get into the franchise. And man, that scene with the skyscraper, and I forgot what country it was pretty damn amazing when you find out it's all real. Paul, nah, I don't like this. Sucker Punch, besides the women looking very attractive, I don't know, this was a very, actually I haven't watched this in a while, and I might watch it again, but oh well. The Mummy definitely shows out-of-date special effects, but it's still a good movie, and I do need to get the second one on 4K. Looper was definitely entertaining, and I'm glad the director of this got to do the Star Wars film. But in my opinion, I think this is better because Star Wars is still fun to be The Last Jedi, but I still enjoyed this more. And Bruce Willis actually cares about his role in this film, besides it's just a paycheck. Haywire, I still don't know why this film is rated R. I don't think it should be rated R. I see more brutal things in PG-13 than I seen in this, which is rated R, but it's definitely a good action flick, and I definitely like the main actress. Moonrise Kingdom is it's a very odd and messed up film. Definitely fun watching, but if you want to watch a film like you're on drugs, go and watch this. Hotel Transylvania 2 is definitely a good film. At least Adam Sandler is very good. At least you don't have to see him. I mean, he's just doing that voice, but it's still a very good film. And I do own the first one, which I still think is a little more better than the sequel. But these are both very good films. Snow White, you can definitely tell this is definitely made in the 30s, but it's still a very good Disney film. Aladdin, I'm kind of intrigued to see what they're going to do with this live action version. I definitely think the cast is right on, especially Will Smith playing the genie, but we'll see what happens when Disney releases the first trailer. Hoping I'm saying this right. Ratter. It's an okay film. Personal Shopper. It's definitely a very good Kristen Stewart film. I know some people might hate her, some people might like her, and some people think she's an okay actress now that she's done her Twilight films. But this is definitely her breakout role, and I hope she does more great films like these. Caesura? Well, I can't pronounce this very well, but this is an okay film. It was just way of Sony making another sequel to Jumanji. I still haven't watched this, and I can't pronounce it, but maybe I'll watch it one day. Interstellar is not the best Christopher Nolan film, but it's still entertaining to watch. And of course, you can't be a Christopher Nolan fan without, if I can grab these two, without the whole Batman franchise. Definitely the best Batman films I think are ever going to exist in the universe. I don't think anyone's ever going to top this, and they haven't. Eagle Eye, liked it once, saw it in the theaters, watched it again when I bought it in 2009. But, a lot of action. Definitely a great Godzilla reboot of the franchise, but wish they showed more Godzilla more. I can't wait to see what they do with the second one. Lawless, very good gangster film from West Virginia, but I can't believe how many times Tom Hardy should have died in this film, but he didn't. That's a little not realistic to me. Super 8. Now thinking about it after watching it again last night, really not a fan of this. Buyers Club or Dallas Buyers Club, never watched it, so I can't tell you how good it is. But one day I'll watch it. Mystic River is a film that I haven't completely watched, but living an hour outside of Boston, I'm definitely going to watch this one day. Insidious, I have not watched it completely through, so I can't give you a good review on it. Lovely Bones is a film that if you really want to know what death is like afterward, watch this, but this is a pretty emotional film. I know that not everyone liked it, but I definitely liked it. Wolfman, Due Date, never gonna watch that again. Wonder Woman, very good animation film. I should watch this again soon. Knocked Up, I remember this was being very popular in 07, and now probably no one even thinks about it anymore. Real Millers, okay, watch the first time, now it's just boring. End of Watch, probably the best drama of a cop film I've ever seen in a long time, but I'm sure there's better cop films, but to me, this is the best cop film ever made. Sleepy Hollow is a very good horror film, and it's definitely fun if you watch it from the East Coast. It's a very good film. This is probably the best one they can make, because this is a gory bloodfest. Theory of Everything, haven't watched it, so I can't give you a review. I'll watch it one day. Rocky films, glad I finally got it, now I just need to watch it. But Creed I saw in theaters, and I thought this was a great film to get me involved with the Creed franchise. Can't wait to see what they're going to do with Creed 2. Cats and Dogs, I just loved the first one growing up, and this one is just money grabbers. Halloween, I think the best Halloween film to watch, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with the Halloween next year. Hopefully with John Carpenter back on, it'll be better than Rob Zombie's films. Titanic, I think is a little overrated, but it's still a good film, looks very realistic, so it's definitely a good film. Prometheus, really didn't like it. Psycho is a very good film. Definitely still stands up pretty well from being made in the 60s, but still a very good film. There's a lot of films left here to do. Meet the Parents, Meet the Fuckers, good comedies. Unstoppable, very good action film, very realistic. I'm glad everything they did in this was real, not CGI. Wild, saw it once, thought Reese Witherspoon was a good actress in this. Definitely glad she, don't know if she won an Oscar for this, but at least she was nominated. If she did, then I haven't watched that in a while. Cabin in the Woods, very good film. I might double dip and get this on 4K, but I haven't decided yet. Ides of March, good film. And this one I was watching earlier, Woman in Black, definitely showed that Daniel Radcliffe can act after Harry Potter. Gladiator, very good film. I'm sure everyone loves this anyway, so. Live, Die, Repeat, whatever the hell this thing is called, very good, and I can't wait for the sequel. Collateral, probably one of Tom Cruise's best films. Scream. I haven't watched this since it came out in 2011, but it was good for a fourth film and a sequel in a franchise. Watch once, not gonna watch this again. The Fighter. I could never really get into this film. Maybe it's not for me, but it's for some people, but not for me. Good film. I think it's a little overrated, or I think people don't give it enough credit, but it's good for what it is. I mean, how many alien films we're gonna see here? Manchester by the Sea. I heard really good things about it. Haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it eventually. Godzilla. I don't know why this film is underrated. I mean, why everyone hates this film, but I think it's a really good Godzilla film. I don't know why people rip it to pieces. I don't even know what. The DC Universe. Man of Steel, like it. Batman vs Superman, like it. Yeah, it has some good parts. Really like this film. I heard Justice League wasn't very good, so I'll see when it comes out on 4K. Expendables 3. These franchises need to die. Jurassic Park 1. Great film. Love this film. Don't know why people rip it to pieces too. Piece of crap. And this could have been written better. Disturbia, a very good film when it came out, and I still enjoy it 10 years later. Very good film. Kingsman, really like the two people, everyone here I like. Definitely a very good British film. Raid 2, and I don't think I own Raid 1. Haven't watched it. I'll definitely play it one day. Red River is probably one of the best films Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen has done. If they don't get Oscar nominations for both of those people, I'm going to be very angry. I know the whole thing behind this, especially the guy who made it, but he screwed up. I don't think we should blame this company, or blame the film for it. It needs to get some Oscar nominations.